good morning.
Whatever it is, it's a sunny, beautiful day in the great city of Oshkosh, and we are here celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the Oshkosh Corporation, 100 years strong. Katie Hoxton has been working on this event, and it's not just the parade today, which is going to be spectacular, but a whole summer full of endeavors that you guys have been working on. Katie, with the marketing and branding department of Oshkosh Corporation, tell me a little bit what has gone into this.
It's been a huge endeavor. We've been working on this for over a year. We've got team members from all over the company, all over the world, who've been helping get these events together and get us to celebrate 100 years strong. We're proud to be here today. We're so excited. Our team members are so proud to be here. And there's a lot of hard work that our team members have been putting into this. Today we're going to have a lot of special guests with the parade, and we're going to have a lot of other team members and a lot of community folks that we're going to showcase. We're going to have more than 60 products in our parade, old and new, including our very first product, Old Betsy, made in 1917. We can't wait to showcase all of these products.
It's pretty cool, and of course the military products here, something that I got to experience when I visited Afghanistan as a reporter, embedded, and I'll tell you what, just in the advances over the 4-year span, when I was first there in 2006 to 2010, incredible, and I'm not overestimating by saying life-saving changes.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's one of those situations where when you see these things, you say to yourself, I'm glad they're on our side.
Absolutely. At Oshkosh Corporation, our mission is to make a difference in people's lives. Whether it's our military products, our fire and emergency products, all of our products make a difference in people's lives, and that's something that really resonates with our team members.
And I'll tell you what, some of the technology and firefighting that we're going to see, pretty impressive from the very first ones to what you have modern day, not just for households and in normal commercial areas, but also for airports and runways where they can also be so instrumental in saving many, many lives. So the technology is incredible.
Absolutely. And what's really exciting, some of the products we're going to see today, they're really old vehicles. They're still running. They look awesome. They're still used today. It really speaks about how well our Oshkosh Corporation family of products are built.
Yeah, they build things strong.
We do.
As you say, that's the motto, building it strong. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the other events you have going on today?
Absolutely. So our open house goes from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Our open house is going to take place at our E-Coat and South Plant facilities right here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We'll be having a truck rodeo.
Can I just ask, what is that? What is a truck rodeo?
Yeah.
Do you jump off one truck and then try to jump into the other like cattle
people would love
roping
that,
or something
but
like that?
we're going to see a ton of our trucks. You're going to see the strikers shooting out water, see it on angling, see how fast our products can go, see them go over some rugged terrain. It's going to be awesome. And again, especially in Oshkosh and the Fox Valley, you see all of our products cruising around town, going up and down the streets, being loud, but you don't very often get to see them up close. So this is an exciting opportunity.
Okay, I have to talk to you about one more thing that I still don't have the courage to do, even though my feet would be firmly planted on the ground. They have one of the trucks with the lift that goes how high?
185 feet in the air.
19 stories. 19 stories, okay?
Yes.
You rode that.
Yep. So I've been in it. It goes 185 feet in the air, and there's actually a special club that you're in. So when you go up, you get a pin.
Yes.
It's called the 185 Club. It's kind of a big deal.
Is it straight up, basically, when you do that?
Yeah, it is straight up.
Okay.
And, one thing that's kind of interesting about it, there is a couple little bumps. So the operator, you're harnessed in, you're going up, and he'll say, okay, there's going to be a little jolt here. Don't be alarmed. It's okay.
No, I wouldn't be alarmed.
But you go straight up, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's amazing. And these machines, they're so smooth. Again, speaking of the quality of our Oshkosh family of products, just phenomenal. So you go up, and you can just see everything all around you, but this really gives people the ability to do things that they couldn't do, that they didn't think were possible. For a long time, there's been many times in our history where people said, oh, you guys, you can't do that. You can't make a lift that goes 185 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah,
we did it.
They do.
And this actually goes back to our founders. 1917.
Yes, I know. Long time back. You know what? We're going to have more on that. First, how about some of the sights and the sounds coming up right here at the great event right here in Oshkosh. Very cool. Welcome back, John Mino, Katie Hoxel, here in 100 Years Strong, the Oshkosh Corporation on a gorgeous day right here in downtown Oshkosh. Katie, we're going to be talking to a lot of people today.
Absolutely. First, we're going to talk to our president and CEO, Wilson Jones. Let's take it over to our on-the-street reporter, Mr. Tony Wheel.
Oshkosh, this is Tony Wheel with Oshkosh Defense, and I'm standing here with someone that really needs very little in the way of introductions, our CEO and leader, Wilson Jones. Morning, Wilson. We've got a...
Good morning, Tony, and good morning, everyone watching today. Appreciate you participating in this awesome 100th parade.
Thank you. We'd like to know, what does it mean to you to be part of a company that is 100 years strong?
You know, Tony, I probably need about 30 minutes, maybe even longer to tell you that. But, you know, I had an interview earlier this week, and they asked me that question. And first thing it means to me is I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people in the world to be able to have the honor and privilege of helping lead this great company. And, you know, to me, you think of the 100 years of perseverance that have gone into this company. Not a lot of companies can get to this point. And, again, it's a credit to our people. And so for me, 100 years strong, it means great people, and again, it's an honor to be able to work with great people like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for sharing your sentiments with us this morning. We're obviously excited for you today. I know you've got an action-packed day ahead of you, and we're really grateful to have you as our leader, so thank you for your leadership, and congratulations on 100 years strong with Oshkosh.
Great. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
You know, it would help if you gave the boss the mic for him to talk to start off with there, Tony. Just a hint.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Wilson. Again, we're so excited to be here celebrating 100 years strong. One thing that Wilson really talks about is making a difference in people's lives. That's our mission at Oshkosh Corporation. 100 years ago, our two founders had some patents. These two ideas really changed and brought us to where we are today. These two ideas were rejected by more than 50 companies, and instead of, deciding to give up, they started their own company. And here we are today. And that perseverance DNA, that's still with our company. One thing that's really amazing about our people, that DNA is still here today. I mentioned before about 185 feet in the air. People told us it couldn't be done. Here we are. People told us we couldn't win the JLTV contract. We won. Our Ascendant, they said, hey, you can't go 107 feet in the air. We did.
People said you couldn't be in Transformer and Dark Knight movies. They are.
We'll see those trucks a little bit later.
I still want to talk a little bit about the firefighting one, with the titanium nozzle that goes right through metal.
Absolutely. We're going to see that in a little bit. We're going to have some guests up here. We're going to have Dan Meyer, who's in our Pierce team. Yep. He's going to talk all day about our Pierce amazing products. Sam Lowe's with us from our Oshkosh Airport Products team. He's going to talk a little bit about that too. A couple other fun things about the company. A lot of people don't know this. We have more than 15,000 team members around the world.
Wow.
We're headquartered here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, but we have facilities all over the place.
Isn't it like 150 countries you've been in?
Exactly,
Yeah, it's incredible.
So we have products in more than 150 countries.
And the UP, which is where I'm from, which is almost like a country of its own.
Yeah, we
so it's
got
like
a lot of stuff
151.
going on in the UP.
Absolutely.
Let's see, what else? Right here in Oshkosh, we have more than 3,500 team members.
Yep.
We also have about 6,600 in the state of Wisconsin alone. So we are a big driver in the Oshkosh area. We help support a lot of suppliers in the city, within the state, and we're really proud to be part of the Oshkosh community.
Well, and that was going to say it, and that's all great. Wonderful jobs, wonderful backing. But you guys also get to the grassroots level. I was talking with one of your gentlemen earlier today about it. Just a project, a food drive type project that they're just going to roll up their sleeves and get involved in. I mean, you think of Oshkosh Corporation, of course you think of these huge trucks and things like that, but they take it right down to the most basic personal level humanly possible.
Absolutely.
Which is really cool.
Absolutely. We are really passionate about giving back, and again, making a difference in people's lives. That is our mission. So one cool example, we had an event in April where we had more than 300 team members and their families packaging food to go out into the local Fox Valley community. And everyone's just rolling up their sleeves, packaging these items and getting it out. And it's so exciting. Everyone, it's just so heartfelt about making a difference.
And personal. It's one-on-one personal. You know you're helping somebody by doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to get back to one more thing because there's one thing I'm fascinated with. First of all, I'm not afraid of heights. We are up a good 8 feet. Wouldn't you say? About 8 feet? I would think 8 feet. And I'm not afraid. I'm strapped in, but I'm not afraid. I'm just saying.
So right now, we're going to transition to another on-the-street interview featuring Chad Kleiss. Take it over, Tony.
Good morning again. This is Tony Wheel with Oshkosh Defense, and I'm here with Chad Kleist. He's going to talk to us a little bit about Oshkosh being one of the world's most ethical companies. Chad, talk to us about that.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. So we've gotten this award 2 years in a row from the Ethisphere Institute, really a leader in defining ethical business practices. You know, there's so many reasons why we've gotten this, from our team members really being encouraged to speak up to our great leadership at the top setting the right tone. So it's an honor, and we hope to continue to get this for years to come.
Outstanding. Thank you for the interview today, and enjoy 100 Years Strong with Oshkosh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tony. And he learned quickly. He had the mic right in his face that time.
Absolutely.
Here's some noise behind us.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. I've had blue lights behind me before, but here they come.
I think this time it's actually a good thing
in
with
a
those
friendly
blue lights
manner.
behind you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, we are so grateful to the Oshkosh Police Department for all of their help today with putting this on. We simply could not have done it without them. I mean,
they were out here early.
They were out here.
Oh.
I got in at 6, and they were already out here helping us prepare for the event, and they've been working tirelessly for months with us.
Yeah.
Again, we are so grateful for their support, and they are the official kickoff of the parade. So I can't say this enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the amazing support from the Oshkosh Police Department.
Absolutely.
And we've been out this week at other events promoting the 100th, and I have seen them all at these events. So thank you again.
And we have another guest. Our man Tony.
Yeah.
Let's throw it to Tony.
All right.
On the street.
All right, we are here with Kevin Tubbs, our Vice President of Sustainability and Environmental, and he's going to talk to us about some of Oshkosh's sustainability initiatives.
Well, thanks, Tony. As you know, as we're going to see in the parade shortly, Oshkosh makes the best vehicles on the planet. We also try to take care of the planet when we're doing that. So we've got some teams that are working really hard on reducing our waste to landfill, reducing our energy use, and just being more efficient with the resources that we use here in the company. We've been honored recently by the Wisconsin Sustainable Business Council the last 2 years as a sustainable company, and we're really starting to get some traction in those areas, not just here in Wisconsin, but throughout the worldwide operations. In our businesses, product development, we've got a lot of product development activities. You're probably going to see some hybrid vehicles and some compressed natural gas vehicles to try to lower their environmental footprint. We're working with our suppliers and make sure we're logistically getting things to the company that we need to from an efficient standpoint. It's a lot of great things. Thanks, I appreciate the time to ask.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Have a great morning, and congratulations on 100 years with Oshkosh.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Tony. And you can hear him coming right behind us now. Of course, the police escort followed by the color guard. Freedom, Wisconsin, VFW Post 7692. And that's the color guard. And then followed by the National Guard, 1157th Transportation Company, Army National Guard, based right here in Oshkosh. With them is the Oshkosh Defense FMTV 1083, the family of medium tactical vehicles. The FMTV is the Get Things Done resource for military operations. The Oshkosh Defense has delivered more than 35,000 FMTV trucks and trailers.
And again, this is the start of our parade. We are so excited. And I might be a little bit biased, but I think this is probably going to be the best parade ever.
I think so too. We have the best weather ever, I will say that.
We
it's
got so
perfect
lucky.
out here.
Now,
Absolutely fantastic.
I have to say, I did order some umbrellas and some rain ponchos for today, but I said, we're not going to need them.
When you order them, you don't need them.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Absolutely. But yes, we are so blessed to have such great weather today.
Once again, thank you so much for Honor Guard right here behind us.
And it's been so exciting as we've been promoting this event. One of the things working in the marketing world, I've been so nervous, are people gonna come? So it's been so nice. When I got in at 6 a.m. this morning, there were chairs already lined up on the streets. There were people out there. Actually, there's one team member who I know, she told me she lives on 20th. She's having a parade party.
Yeah, I don't think you had to worry that. I was coming in about 6:45. I was driving around this morning, and people were setting up chairs along the route. I don't think you have to worry anymore. People have turned out.
Now, one thing I am worried about, though, we have a lot of candy that we're handing out.
Yeah.
My experience with parades is that there is never enough candy. So
Never.
we taste tested it, we got a ton, and we are so excited about handing out our candy. We also have some cool trading cards. Now, you know, like sports cards, baseball
collected
cards.
them all my life. Here comes a motorcycle color guard as well.
Wow.
Which is very cool. Look at this. This is awesome. Thank you, veterans. You bet. That's the Freedom VFW right there.
That's amazing.
Very proud VFW.
Later on the parade, we're going to talk about some of the really cool things that we do with veterans. We're really proud to hire a lot of veterans and help support them. Thank you for your service.
Oh, 7692 from Freedom. Tell you what, this isn't a parade lacking for noise, and I mean that in a good way.
And it's only, there's going to be more noise. I think you and I are going to have to be louder here. I don't know.
Oh, I'm up to that challenge.
Now, one thing we didn't talk about, so you mentioned we're up high. We're also wearing these lovely vests.
Yes.
Safety is one of our big priorities at Oshkosh Corporation. So we've got these lovely harnesses on. We're looking very fashionable today.
I know. I feel slimming.
Yeah, so if
Feel
anyone's
taller and
looking for
slimmer.
us,
I know.
we got these, nice
We're right here.
vests on. I think they maybe glow in the dark too.
Although we're
so.
pretty good targets too, if anybody doesn't like me. So, just so you know. But once again, here comes the heavy-duty trucks, which is so cool. Are these all volunteers?
These are
walking
volunteers.
along?
So again, some of these banners, they say, thank you for helping us celebrate. Proud to be part of the Oshkosh community. And we are so proud and we are so excited. Again, I know I said this before, but we have had hundreds of team members helping with these events. Whew, that scared me.
That's
I'm
the family of
jumping.
medium tactical vehicles right there, folks.
But from planning this parade, working with the police to get everything organized, ordering the t-shirts, making the signs, countless hours. Our team members are the ones who really made this happen. Now, Oshkosh Corporation, we are really a people-first organization. We really try to do things to make sure that our team members are taken care of, make sure that they have a great place to work. So this is some of the things. They've had so much pride and enjoyment in planning this, and it helps with creating a better workplace.
Well, just to give you an idea about the far-reaching arm of the Oshkosh Corporation, the sponsor banner and the flags. We have team members holding a variety of flags, and I didn't know this before today, but Oshkosh Corporation products can be found in more than 150 countries. These flags represent where Oshkosh Corporation has offices.
And one thing, I mentioned this before, so a lot of people think Oshkosh Corporation, they're right in Oshkosh. We are all over the world. So some of the flags you see, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Italy, India, Saudi Arabia, we are all over the place. And what's been really cool, we have team members from all over the world who are here for this event. And we're so excited to have them to share in this big celebration.
It's cool. Just reading some of the countries, it's amazing how wide-reaching your company really is.
Absolutely. And one thing at Oshkosh Corporation, we're really committed to diversity, and this is a great way that we're showing it.
Well, I'll tell you what, just reading this, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Romania, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, and United Arab Emirates. Wow, what an amazing list. And I know one thing, when I've traveled abroad and in foreign countries, you certainly see the Oshkosh banner.
And that's one really cool thing too. We have this campaign on social media, I Spy Oshkosh. Team members and other fans, they will send us pictures all over the world of where our products are. It's so cool. Now,
joining us right now, a very special guest.
Miss Emma McTagg. Emma joins us from our Access Equipment Group. Emma, would you like to just tell us a little bit about who you are?
Wonderful. Hi,
Well, first of all,
John.
talk about being international. From Ireland originally, right?
Yes, and thank you. I hear you're a fellow Irishman born on St. Patrick's
I'm the
Day.
only full-blooded Italian born on St. Patrick's Day with the middle name Patrick.
Wonderful.
And I pronounce it Patrick. How's that? Is that good?
Patrick.
Patrick. Was that pretty close?
Very good.
Okay,
very
thank you.
good. Well, I'm so proud to be here today. And I lead human resources for the Access segment. So I have the privilege to work with about 5,000 of our team members around the world, many of whom are here today too, which is wonderful.
And so our Access Equipment segment, that is our JLG brands, which the beautiful
We're on
lift
one
that we're
right
in right
now.
now. Yes,
Absolutely.
it's amazing. It's a great product. And also our Jordan brand, which we're going to see later in the parade. Now, headquartered in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Correct.
And a lot of facilities right in the area. And now JLG is actually one of our most diverse brands as far as locations around the
And
world.
that's what we're showing right now, right? The JLG 330
Absolutely.
engine-powered scissor lift, used for aerial access, construction sites, building maintenance, jobs requiring access to high places. Platform height 33 feet. Platform capacity 2,250 feet. Standard oscillating axle delivers better traction and grade climbing ability, smoother extension deployment, better serviceability, the power to handle uneven surfaces and congestion on job sites, quick and efficient setup with the optional one-touch leveling jacks.
Now, you see these products all over at workplaces, construction sites, but you may not know they're part of the Oshkosh family. So JLG, Orange and Cream, the lovely JLG brand, that is part of Oshkosh.
Absolutely.
Now, I hear some horns in the background.
Is that the first one coming through?
Yes, a very special product is on its way.
And the horns still work very well.
Well,
Yes.
Very well.
Again, the quality of our Oshkosh family of products. So JLG founded in 1969. So JLG, John L. Grove, our wonderful founder, and founded in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. So the very first product they produced, a boom lift.
And this is it right here, the very first boom lift. Tell us all about it, Emma.
So it's our very first boom lift, and what's really cool, it's being towed on a Jordan product, being led and driven by Frank Nierenhausen, the president of the Access segment. Hey guys.
And also really cool about our Jordan product, check out that 100-year Oshkosh logo on it in lovely historical graphic. That is a good looking truck.
You know what's cool about your company? You put the bosses to work driving and
I
things
know,
like
aren't we great?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's so funny when you look. This product started at 27 feet. Now you look and we're up at 80 feet in the air. What progression over the last number of years?
Absolutely. And that's a real testament to our people. Always innovating, always looking for new ways to serve our customers. Now, we've come a long way since 1969, like Emma was saying. It's really exciting, and you're going to see more great products.
We got the 2001 Jordan Carrier, an international brand chassis. Jordan, as we mentioned, a leader in the towing and recovering industry, and joined the Oshkosh family in June of 2004. They manufacture standard, medium, and heavy carriers, along with a full line of records. Jordan, founded in 1972 by Jerry Poole and Dan Reynolds.
All right, and then we're just moving pretty fast in this parade. The JLG 6042 SkyTrack telehandler. Now this is just amazing. This SkyTrack is just moving all over the parade. Now normally in a parade we're just going straight down. No.
The maneuverability is incredible
Exactly.
in these small streets.
And that's important for our customers.
Right, as you're on a construction site and as you navigate through crevices, really the functionality of these products is phenomenal. And you look at this one here doing 360-degree turns in really quite a narrow
It's
street.
like zero turn radius of of a riding lawnmower.
Absolutely.
Now right behind us, also moving around, the 1644 high capacity telehandler. So that allows a little bit more maneuverability, a little more weight, but again, just as agile, and if I might add, a very good looking machine.
I couldn't say so myself.
Now, we have a float behind us. So this is a very special float, patriotic float. Again, our defense segment, our JLG brand, our Pierce brand, and even our Oshkosh Airport products. All of us have a connection with military products. We have a lot of veterans on staff, so we're very committed to our patriotic support.
And they absolutely are a key part of our team.
Now, this float was created by team members, part of our feed forward teams, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But
Something you take great pride in.
absolutely.
Yes.
But again, hardworking team members created that.
What do you got coming up right there, Emma?
Oh wow,
We have our boom families on their way.
But first, we've got a vintage snow truck right in front there. Now, again, these old trucks, they're still running. This is from Outagamie County, just up in Appleton area.
Gets up 60 feet high, is that right?
Yes.
Which is a little higher than I'd want to go personally, I'll be honest with you, Emma.
But you know what? These machines are so smooth. You go up and you don't realize how far you're up till you're up there.
What's funny just with their wheelbase, how wide they are, they just look stable even when they're on the ground.
And
I mean, that gives you added confidence.
Right,
with it.
and what's special about the 1600S, it actually reaches heights faster than some of our other products for more efficiency on the job site, which is critical.
Now, 1850 SJ. This is what we're talking about. 185 feet
This
in the
is it,
air.
huh? This is the one.
it.
This
So if
is-
you want to get your pin, this is the one to be in. Now, right now we're not 185 feet in the air. We're just rolling it down the street. But how cool is that?
It's amazing. Have you done it, Emma?
I did it and I loved it. It was just one of these moments that you're up there and you're looking down on the universe, and I felt so safe in our product.
Now, I understand we have a virtual reality type thing later on people can do,
Absolutely.
right?
Oh yes, that is not so easy to do. I crashed multiple times, so not for the faint of heart.
But again,
Look at this, the width of it. Look at the.
It's almost hard to believe that can get up that high, looking at it like that.
Right, and look at the speed it can drive down the road again.
people said you can't go 185 feet in the air. We did. Now coming up behind us, we have another Jordan product. This is a 2017 Peterbilt 389 rotator. So another brand part of the Oshkosh family, Jordan. And you see these all over streets around us, and people a lot of times just don't know they're part of Oshkosh.
Yes. And what I love about these Jordan products is they're continuously.
Again, we have great horns. We're all about the
Phenomenal horns.
engineering of our horns.
Yo, I've seen these work when semi trucks have been over on their side. They pick them up.
But we're innovating around safety. So when you look at the side here, we innovate to ensure that when people are on the side of the road, that we're making sure we're keeping our road safety workers safe.
All right, now we've got another Jordan actually right behind
Did
us.
I or did I not say it was going to be the loudest parade people have ever been to?
That was one of the things
and
we're
they
hoping
love
to
it.
do. Now,
And it's getting louder.
This is from Oshkosh, this Jordan product. So I've seen this cruising the streets, and just look at how huge it is. I mean, what are we going to tow with this? But again, we want our customers to be able to tow whatever they need. So.
Well, I've seen them pick up semi trucks that have been over on their side. That have been jackknives.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they do it with ease. But you have some really skilled people handling these, though, as well.
Oh, absolutely. We have domain expertise in terms of how to handle these vehicles to retrieve them and safely bring them to their.
The machines are great, but the human expertise is what brings it all together.
It's our team who make a difference absolutely every day.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to be shifting to our commercial products. So Emma, thank you so much for joining us.
Wonderful having you here.
We're going to have another guest in a little bit. Thank you again. So I'll get this
You having
harness
fun in your
off.
stay in Northeast Wisconsin?
I'm having a great time. My family are here with me. We love Wisconsin. It's great to be here with the Oshkosh family and celebrate such a wonderful occasion.
It's wonderful having you here, Emma. Continue the great work. You're helping save lives.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
All right, there you go.
Now we make these harnesses so strong that they're even
Right
a
here
little
we
hard
have
to
from
get
the
off.
Oshkosh Corporation's commercial segment, headquartered in Dodge Center, Minnesota. McNeilus, manufacturer of refuse collection and concrete placement vehicles. Conoco, a leader in the concrete batch plant industry. London Machinery, producing refuse collection and concrete placement vehicles. Iowa Mold Tooling, a manufacturer specialized in vehicles that service construction equipment.
So passing by us right now, we have one of our London products. Now London in Ontario, it's another way that we strengthen our Oshkosh brand. We serve customers all over the world. Now, right next to us, we've got some of our really cool Oshkosh UTVs. Now, coming behind us is another one of our vintage blowers. Again, these amazing vintage products. Just such a testament to the quality of our Oshkosh brand.
This was built in 1929. 1905, London Manufacturing founded. 12 years before Oshkosh produced the first steam-powered mixer in 1908. First truck-mounted concrete mixer in 1931. London is acquired by Oshkosh Corporation in 2005. Not only was this mixer made in 1929, also year that Oshkosh produced its 500th truck in the midst of the Great Depression.
All right, and now coming by us now is our IMT Dominator. Iowa Mold and Tooling, headquartered in Garner, Iowa. Look at this amazing truck. So it was introduced in 2007, and it's a mechanic's truck, great performance, and can really be in any industry.
And who's driving that?
That one actually is driven with Tom Polnazik from our finance department.
I love that you're bringing all these guys up from the office. Put them in the
Now
behind the
let's
wheel.
listen to the Oshkosh Community Band behind us.
You may go on with your now.
Thank you. All right, go right here. I get it. All right, now we've got Katie Engelman who's joining us from our commercial group. Now passing us right now is one of our bridge masters from McNeilus. So amazing to see it. Now this is a rear discharge. Behind that, actually, we have our Pack Star. Now, we're celebrating our 100-year anniversary, but this is a 25th anniversary vehicle. Inside this vehicle is Brad Nelson, president of our Oshkosh commercial segment.
Once
wow,
again, sticking with
what
form.
an amazing truck, 25th anniversary Pack Star. Behind that, we have our McNeilus Meridian. Now, this is an amazing vehicle. 9% lighter in body weight with a 17% increase in payload capacity. Awesome, awesome vehicle. Now behind that, our Oshkosh S-Series. This is a front discharge mixer coming, made right here in Oshkosh. Now, this is made on the same production lines as our defense products, our snow products, really highlighting the strength of our manufacturing capabilities at Oshkosh. What cool products. And this is always a fan favorite. Big kids and little kids love these products. Now, what is this thing coming behind me? Looks like it's a Conoco Low Pro. Wow.
It's basically a portable concrete mix plant located in Blair, Nebraska. First batch plant built in 1957. Joined the Oshkosh Corporation in 2004. This holds up to 294 tons of concrete, can produce 200 cubic yards of concrete per hour. Conoco, the only company in the Oshkosh Corporation family that does not build the vehicles.
Now, Katie, I know you've been to Conoco before. How the heck do they make these? Can you just give us like a 10-second quick little overview?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a process where they assemble it together in different parts, and then they combine it together so that they ultimately come up with the final product. But a lot of team effort and work to be able to assemble that significant size equipment.
That's
and
just
make
amazing
it-
to see. Go on.
Wow.
It's like watching the Titanic go by you.
Well,
It's
Katie,
incredible.
thank you so much for joining us. We're going to shift over to our fire and emergency products now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katie. The size of these things on these small streets is incredible, and their maneuverability is amazing.
All right, joining us now, I'm going to get harnessed in Mr. Dan Meyer.
We got the fire and emergency segment coming up here. Dan Meyer, Director of Sales and Marketing, Pierce Manufacturing. Brands and fire and emergency segment include Pierce Manufacturing, headquartered in Appleton. Oshkosh Airport Products, also located at the Fox Valley. Kiwani Fabrications out of Kiwani.
Now, I bet you've never seen so many fire trucks in your life, John.
No.
Dan, holy fire trucks. What can you tell us?
These fire trucks could eat the fire trucks I
That's
grew up
right.
with.
Well, first of all, we have to thank Chief Tim Franz there. He's the fire chief here for the city of Oshkosh, and he's leading off the Pierce Parade here for us. So you'll see these two first trucks here. These are the Quantums, and this one here has a lot of Oshkosh shared technologies
Wow,
on it.
we're great to have the support of our Oshkosh Fire Department.
This one that you see behind us here, this is your 110-foot Ascendant. If you can't see it, I'm sure you can hear it. But it's really just a modern marvel when it comes to engineering. This has
110 feet in the air?
110 feet, and what's impressive about that is it's on a single rear axle.
Wow. And now that was something you guys were told could not be done. Pierce did it anyway.
That's a classic case of the fire department, of Pierce Manufacturing saying when you can tell us no as much as you want, but we're going to find a way to get it done. And the engineers just really outkicked the coverage on that one.
Awesome. Now we got a 100-foot steel platform passing by us right now from Kiwani. Now Kiwani, we have our Kiwani Fabrications team there. Again.
Yes, and they make all of the ladders for Pierce.
Wow, that's so cool. Oshkosh family. No, vintage Pierce right behind us.
Love this, 1939, huh?
Yeah, this is a 1939. It's not actually a Pierce. This is back when Oshkosh was
Oh my
first
gosh.
making fire apparatus. This was locally restored by the Algoma Fire
Wow.
Department. Really a cool piece, but it gives you a real idea of where we've come in the fire industry. And
is-
again, that's like from 1939, and
That
you
is
can
so
see the
cool.
newer stuff behind
And
it.
now
there.
we got the town of Algoma right behind us. Our neighbors here.
Yep.
Wow, another red truck. Now, how many varieties of red are there?
There are over 200 shades of
Oh my
red
gosh.
available at Pierce. It's pretty incredible. The most common is number 90 red.
That's
Now,
amazing.
Right behind us here, you have the
This
tiller.
is her favorite, by the
Now,
way.
I'm a big
Because she's a huge
Seinfeld
Seinfeld
fan.
Yes, well, people call
Is
it the
Kramer
Cosmo.
in this?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Cosmo Kramer truck. There's someone in the back here driving the rear axle.
All right, now we're gonna shift over. We got the Oshkosh West Drum Corps.
Your
Let's
alma
listen
mater.
to them. Yes, go Wildcats. Look at that.
Yeah, now this truck is unique because it's actually going to be shipped to China.
Really?
Yes.
Now China. So Pierce is all over the world.
All over the world. And China's one of our best international customers in
Really?
terms of volume.
Wow. Now, coming down, what is this spinning thing down here?
Oh, sure. Here on the Clackamas Rescue, that's called a roto ray.
Okay.
And that nothing moves traffic like a roto ray.
I see that. It's
Yeah.
definitely
Very
catching my
interesting.
attention.
Like a
Yeah.
pinwheel type
That's
thing.
right.
Now,
Very popular on the East Coast, but
where
that's
is
going to head
this-
to Oregon.
Oh, Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's actually heading out west. What's unique about a rescue is they don't actually carry water. This is a gigantic toolbox. So it's a bunch of space that they can put as much tools as you can imagine on there, from hydraulic tools, jaws of life.
Wow.
Basically whatever you can imagine, they'll put onto a rescue apparatus.
Just amazing. Now, I see more volunteers. Proud to be part of the Oshkosh community. We got our great horns. Now we've got another vintage truck coming.
Yes, what we have there, that's a 1940 Mack. Now, we've restored this over and over again, and it's really kind of become a piece of local history because it's in all of our different parades. And what's unique about this is this has the longest tenured team members from each segment on it, as well as our president, Jim Johnson, riding shotgun, and our leader of manufacturing, Jim Meikle. Meikle's been all over Oshkosh. He's been with us for over 40 years here as part of the corporation.
That's amazing.
And Katie, a little history here. Mike Reese, who basically was the president of Pierce for how many years?
Oh, for a long time there,
For a long
yeah.
time. This gentleman was his mail or his
wow.
paper
His
boy.
paper
Oh
boy,
my
that's
goodness.
right.
Isn't
It's a
that
claim to
incredible?
That
fame.
is incredible.
Yeah,
Now,
real rags to riches tale there for you.
Did he tip well?
No comment.
I still see Mike on a
Well,
regular
you let him
basis.
know I'm still waiting on him.
I certainly
All
will.
right, very good.
now, speaking of, we got Mike Rohrkast. Mike used to work at Oshkosh Corporation, Executive Vice President, Chief Administration Officer. Now, Mike is riding in a Pierce Enforcer puck.
Yep, and this puck is a very innovative feature. It's got a short wheelbase, a very small compact unit there. In the middle there, you can see that.
Wow. And now, another Oshkosh Fire Rescue behind us. Great to have the awesome Oshkosh Fire Department with us.
Yep, and what they're driving there is a Dash CF. Thank you for your service, sir. It's got a puck on it. Again, that's a proprietary piece there for Pierce. A lot of Oshkosh and Pierce engineering went into that.
I
That's
like
amazing.
what you say about the large side windows. Could you explain that?
Yeah, so it has these large side windows on the side, and that's so that the firefighters can size up the scene on their way to it. So before they even get out, they have an opportunity to decide what they need to do, and it really saves seconds, which could save lives.
All right, now we've got the Winneconne High School Band. Let's listen. Thank you.
Very cool.
Now we've got Mr. Sam Lowe with us from Oshkosh Airport Products. Now, what is this behind us? Another historical vintage vehicle.
Yep, this is a Oshkosh P-Series snow removal truck. Truly is a jack of all trades for snow removal. I gotta say, snow does not stand a chance with one of these on the runway. You'll find these on runways also in municipalities, equipped with plows and other bodies on the
And
rear.
this one is with Whitman.
It is, so we're
Right
very
here
grateful for
right
that.
now.
Yep.
Now, another Whitman right behind us. This
Yep.
is so cool.
So this is another Oshkosh T-Series. These are popular all over the world. This particular one carries 1,500 gallons of water.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Just amazing. Now, again, our horns are just phenomenal. What's coming up now?
Behind the T-Series is our Oshkosh H-Series blower. You'll find these at airports all over the world. They blow snow and move a ton of snow up to 5,000 tons per hour.
5,000 tons per hour. That is just amazing. What a beast this is. Now, I see a striker behind us. I love the strikers.
Yes, so now we have a striker behind the H-Series. This is our global striker. On it has a 50-foot snozzle, high-reach extendable turret. That gray boom on the top, it's designed to actually pierce an aircraft and deploy water and foam on the
Titanium,
inside.
somebody told me, right?
Yes, the tip is to pierce the fuselage of an aircraft.
And I see Mr. Mark Roloff, our city manager in Oshkosh, is inside. Thanks for joining us, Mark. All right.
Boy, that fits a lot of people in the cab.
Our new striker.
Yep, so I gotta say, this is the coolest truck we make. I might be a little
That's
biased.
awesome.
This is our brand new Striker 8x8 with a 65-foot snozzle on top.
Wow.
This truck carries 4,500 gallons of water.
Now, I see Mr. Steve Schwartz driving. Watch out, he's a wild
Steve.
man. And Mr. Mike Crow, former president of Oshkosh Airport Products. He's inside.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. Now, it looks like maybe there's an earlier version of the Striker.
Yes, we have the previous version behind the 8x8. This is a Striker 4x4, which we call the Legacy Series now. This
Wow.
particular truck carries 1,500 gallons of water.
So, Sam, what is your favorite Oshkosh Airport product?
I think it's a tie between the 8x8 and the H series. They're both awesome.
Awesome. Sam, thank you so much for joining us.
Sam, that was great.
Thank you, guys.
so much. Continued
All
success
right.
with what you do, my brother.
Thank you.
That's great.
All right.
Oshkosh Defense delivers leading-edge tactical wheeled vehicles and life cycle sustainment services to military and security forces around the globe. For nearly 100 years, Oshkosh has designed, tested, and manufactured a robust portfolio of heavy, medium, light, and highly protected military vehicles and technologies to support the United States Armed Forces and its allies. Oshkosh Defense has delivered and sustained more than 150,000 tactical wheeled vehicles to customers in more than 20 countries. Our team is comprised of approximately 2,500 employees, including hundreds who have served or are currently serving in the military, and thousands with family members and friends currently serving.
All right, now passing us right now is our Oshkosh Defense MTVR. Really a workhorse with our Marines, but this belongs to the Military Veterans Museum right here in Oshkosh. We're so glad they could join us today. And actually, right next to us is a United Way vehicle. We are big with United Way. We do an annual campaign. We love supporting the United Way. We're so thankful that they can join us. Now, Mike Ivey is with us. Mike is from our Oshkosh Defense segment. Mike, thank you so much for being here. We're really grateful.
It's a great Oshkosh day. Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. Now, another great horn that we have. Now, this is another historical Oshkosh product. This is our 1930 Oshkosh Old Boy. And again, it's just amazing, our products. We got another product right here, C.R. Myers and Son. Thank you guys for joining us.
That thing was made to last, Mike. Huh, the old
Absolutely.
boy? It's not going anyplace. It certainly did.
We have this displayed in our Global Technology showroom. Just amazing. Now, Mike, we got John Bryant coming up in the JLTV. Talk to me about the JLTV.
The Joint Light Tactical Vehicle, of course, is our latest defense contract. It is the gold standard now for tactical vehicle mobility in over all kinds of terrain, and we're very proud to be providing this truck out to both the Army and the Marine Corps.
Just an amazing vehicle. This is such a big product in the Oshkosh family, and we're so proud to be building them and serving our military customers. Now,
And Mike, not only that, if I could jump in, it's incredible in a 4 or 5 year span how you advanced. And you guys had to advance, and you did.
And we did. It's the perseverance of Oshkosh Corporation that came through again.
absolutely. Now, we got our PLS next to us. Can you tell me a little bit about the PLS?
We've been providing the palletized load system to the Army for almost 20 years now. It has a 16-ton payload, a 600 horsepower cat engine. It's a great mobile vehicle over all kinds of terrain.
Just amazing. Now, another historical product, another great horn, 1963 Oshkosh M4906 plow truck.
I don't think 1963 is that old, to be honest. I don't think what's so historical about 63.
Now, 75-gallon fuel tank. Wow. Now, we're going to have a video coming up in just a little bit. But just amazing to see these historical products.
It
wow.
really is. And you know what's funny too, Mike, is these things are still in great shape. You could put them to use today, couldn't you? They were built to last and do work.
And many are still in use.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Now, coming up right now, we've got our Oshkosh Defense hat. And inside of that is our Mayor of Oshkosh, Mr. Steve Cummings. Thanks for joining us, Steve Cummings. We appreciate you being here. Now, I think this vehicle behind us, I've seen it on a movie before, but I can't remember which one.
The Batman, The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
That's right.
That's amazing. Now,
We don't paint many of our vehicles this color.
now, I think this was shown in quite a few scenes too. You know, we're really excited to have our products in movies. It's always really exciting for folks to see.
Oh, absolutely.
Inside this vehicle is Mr. Tom Fenner. Thanks for being with us, Tom. Tom used to work at Oshkosh Corporation.
How do you go about getting a vehicle into a movie, Mike?
Well, you just get the vehicles out there and they're asked for.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to promote them; they come to you.
That's right.
Oh, very cool.
Now,
Love it.
we've got the Bucky wagon coming up. Always a fan favorite.
Seen this many Saturday afternoons down in Madison, riding around, having a great time.
Awesome. Now, coming up behind the Bucky wagon, we are so excited. University of Wisconsin Marching Band.
On
They
Wisconsin,
are
huh?
amazing.
Absolutely.
Let's listen to them. Oshkosh Defense Hemet with us. Now, there's a lot of different variants of the Hemet, but this is one of our recovery, the A4 M984A4 recovery truck. Wow.
The workhorse of the United States Army Recovery Fleet is the M984A4 Hemet Wrecker, and it's a great, great truck.
Now, behind us, our former CEO, Mr. Charlie Chevs. Charlie, great to have you here today in the MTVR, the Medium Tactical Vehicle Replacement. Another big vehicle for the military.
This particular truck is a Marine Corps truck that we've been providing out for almost 20 years now.
Wow, just amazing.
Do you guys do the painting, or do you let the military handle that,
We
Mike?
do the painting.
You do it
We do
to
the
whatever
painting.
they tell you. huh?
Whatever color they want it, we paint it.
Okay.
Now, we got some FMTVs behind us. The first one, we have our dump variant.
Of course, the FMTV is a contract that we won about 8 years ago, and we provided almost 20,000 of these trucks out to the Army.
That's amazing. Now, we've got another variant behind us. Now, there's a lot of different variants for the FMTV.
There are many different variants for the MATV. This particular one is a 4x4. The first one you saw was a 6x6, 3-axle, 6-wheel drive.
That's amazing. And now, a fun fact, FMTV, you can go on a ride at our open house. It's gonna be great.
That's very cool. They said I get to drive even.
I don't know if we're gonna let that
Yes,
happen.
somebody told me that.
I don't think so.
Mike, you heard that, right?
I heard that,
Yes.
but I don't know.
Thank you, Mike.
Now, we got another banner. Again, thank you for your support over the last 100 years. We're proud to be part of the Oshkosh community. Now, I see another FMTV coming up behind us, but it looks a little different. It doesn't look like the other ones. Now, you're talking about the paint jobs. Why does this one have a different paint job on it?
This one too was in a movie, the Transformers movie, Age of Extinction.
Another movie star.
Another movie star.
Now, inside this vehicle is Brian Blankfield. Brian is our former executive, our general counsel and secretary. Thanks for joining us, Brian. We're happy to have you here.
Did you guys do the camo on this one or Hollywood?
You know, honestly, I don't know the answer to that question.
Now, coming up behind us, our P-19 ARF vehicle inside Don Vierhoff. Don is our former executive leading engineering and technology development.
And ARF stands for Aircraft Rescue Firefighting Vehicle.
And it's one of our most recent contracts, besides the JLTV. We're providing the ARF out to the Marine Corps for tactical firefighting on tactical airfield.
Is this correct? It goes 72 miles per
72 miles an hour.
Now, does the MATV next to us, I wonder how fast that goes. Now, I know you can't tell us everything about it, but what an impressive vehicle. Just amazing.
That is a great, great truck. Of course, it became the workhorse in Afghanistan, brought many soldiers home safely that might not have come back safely
Just
otherwise.
amazing. We're so proud to deliver the MATV. Now, another amazing truck behind us. This vehicle was raced in the Baja 1000.
This is our light combat tactical vehicle. It was raced in the Baja 1000.
I heard it was a huge hit down there.
It
in
was a
Mexico.
big hit.
I mean,
It's a
I'd like to
wonderful
drive
truck.
this vehicle. Looks just amazing.
And we did do the paint job on that.
And
Now,
it looks great.
coming up behind us, we've got another float. Our team members created this. And again, this was made by some of our Feed Forward teams. Feed Forward teams are employee-led groups really working on driving employee change, things that make Oshkosh Corporation an even better place to work. We're so proud to have our team members deliver this float. Proud to be part of the team that makes a difference. That's Team Oshkosh.
I know one thing. I never want to be on the opposing side when one of these things pull up behind us. Isn't that menacing looking?
No, sir. Now, another Oshkosh. This is coming to us from Fond du Lac County. We're so glad to have them as part of our parade today.
That just has a nasty, don't mess with me look to it.
Yes, it does. Now, another JLTV. Just amazing, amazing. Now, there's a handful of different variants for the JLTV, isn't
We're
there?
making 4 variants of the JLTV. This particular variant is the utility variant. As you see, it has a 2-person cab with a third in the hatch, but most importantly, it has a bed on the back for various utility functions.
And some of the little things that people might look at and wonder, but the way the windshield is tilted on that for a very specific reason.
It is for a very specific reason. I would tell you, but I have to kill you.
I understand.
Now, the Oshkosh Defense JLTV has our TAC-4i. It has more than 20 inches of additional wheel travel, just really to allow that vehicle to have even greater mobility on rugged terrain. And
Well, it's amazing how you guys adapted to terrain. You built things, you didn't build something and say, well, I wonder if it'll work in this terrain.
No.
You did some experimenting and found out, okay, here's what we're going to build for specific terrain.
That's right. Of course, we've been building a TAC4 suspension for many years. This is the latest evolution of our TAC4 suspension. We call it the TAC4i. That's what gives this vehicle such incredible mobility over all kinds of terrain.
Now, I've rode in the JLTV a handful of times. It is amazing. Now, this is truly the gold standard in vehicle mobility. We are so fortunate to manufacture this amazing vehicle that serve our men and women in theater.
Now, Mike, I was talking to some of the folks here. They've actually received letters from parents of service members thanking them.
We're very humbled by that. We should be the one doing the thanking, and we get these letters from time to time thanking us, and we just find that incredibly humbling.
Doesn't that just make all your work seem just completely worthwhile?
It surely does.
Yep.
And again, getting back to making a difference in people's lives. That's Oshkosh Corporation, that's what we're about. Mike, thank you so much for joining us
Mike, it's
today.
an honor having you here.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much for what you've done for our nation's servicemen and women.
Well, thank you.
You betcha.
Now, just passing us was another local Jordan product from Nolte's. Nolte's are amazing supporters of us at Oshkosh, and we see them all around town, and there's so much pride seeing more products in the Oshkosh family. They're great people to work with, and we're thrilled to have them in our parade.
What would Oshkosh do without you guys?
You know, we're really proud to be here, but like I mentioned before, we have more than 3,500 team members in Oshkosh, more than 6,600 in the state of Wisconsin.
It's incredible.
We support a lot of suppliers. We bring a lot of business in hotels and restaurants. We're happy to be here, and we're just thrilled at being able to make a difference in people's lives with our amazing products. We're proud to have a great workforce. Now, coming up, this is awesome. Our very first truck, made in 1917.
Is this Old Betsy?
This is Old Betsy.
Outstanding. Nothing says 100-year anniversary than a truck built 100 years ago.
Absolutely. Now, we unveiled this earlier this week. We had a retiree breakfast. So many of the men and women who've seen this truck, we unveiled it. We had it behind a curtain, and then Wilson Jones, our CEO, he was speaking, and then we brought it out. Everyone was in awe. Made in 1917, our team members have worked so hard to refurbish this. Just phenomenal. And look at how good she looks.
Looks
Not
fantastic.
every day do you see a 100-year-old truck running on the road.
No, it's not on the back of a flatbed. It's running on its own. And just that engine, just the sound of it, the engine lets you know that they restored it to perfection.
Absolutely.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful parade.
We are so lucky to have such a great parade. We're so thankful for everyone for joining us. Again, our open house, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be wonderful. Truck rodeo, vehicle rides, merchandise sale, kids activities. It's going to be great.
And they even brewed their own beer.
Yes, Fox River Brewing Company in Oshkosh. They have created a 100-year anniversary beer for us called the 1917. You can get it in Oshkosh. We've got it.
I heard it's flying off the shelf.
It is. We can't keep it
Limited
in stock.
time, so you got to get it.
It is a limited time only. And we have very cool 22-ounce, we call them chassis bottles, collector bottles, and they're all local. The label's local, the waxing on top of it is local. It's awesome. And our team members in the community, they just love it.
Well, this has been pretty awesome doing this with you.
I know, it's so great to meet you. Now, are you gonna be going to our open house?
I'm gonna try.
What are you most excited about?
The thing for climbing 150 feet
No, we're
and
not-
then having one of your beverages.
We're not gonna let you drive anything. That's not allowed, but
Mike said I could.
we've got a great lineup. And we're so thankful for everyone for joining us today. It's been so cool to see everybody lining out.
It's been
here.
awesome. Fantastic.
The parade party with our team member down the street. I can't wait to hear about how that went. The trading cards, the candy. It's just awesome. We're so proud to be here, and we're so excited to continue to make a difference in people's lives.
And for all the folks behind the scenes right here, pushing all the buttons, getting this up live streaming
Absolutely.
around the world, thank you very much.
Yeah. Again, the City of Oshkosh, they've been helping us a ton with this event. The Oshkosh Chamber, Greater Oshkosh Economic Corporation, thank you for your help. Have a great day. Join us at our open house.